Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Angelica. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. And welcome to today's transmission. So remember that these are transmissions of energy, of love, of code, of light, of remembrance. So use your discernment, use your intuition, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeah? So let's get into this reading. I'm actually using the Alchemy deck by Kim Krantz, and I'm using another of, what deck is it? The Wild Reflections Tarot for today's reading and transmission. Yeah, sanakua hatana tatata. Isikia maua hata hata hata. A little light language to open us up and to bring in Kikianato la kiamata, the appropriate energies, the appropriate kiamata frequencies. Okay. All right, my dears. So this is saying very clear to me, we're definitely in Gemini season. Yeah. So we have the separation card, and really what this feels, there's a lot in this card. So what's going on in this card? Woo. First of all, Gemini season has arrived. Okay. And this is saying a lot of Gemini things, right? The twins, right? Going both ways, going in different directions. And this is, let me drop into this, because I definitely feel the twins. I definitely feel Gemini energy, activating a lot of the solar plexus, activating a lot of you're getting prepared to fly. You're getting prepared to soar, whatever that means, but you're definitely getting ready to fly, to soar. Now, another thing that's coming in with this card is that there seems to be a separation, right? A separation of the old self and the new self, the old identity and the new identity, the old you and the new you. They're separating. Yeah. They are becoming different entities. So whoever I'm reading for, there is a sense of you're becoming a new person. The old you is falling away ever so gently, ever so slightly, or maybe even faster than you would have thought or liked or imagined. Nonetheless, there is this unbecoming of who you were. And there is this sense of disentangling yourself from your old identity, right? This new you, it's headed towards the future. This old you gets to stay back, and it gets to be that, I'm hearing reminder of who you were, reminder of how far you've come, reminder of just how strong, how resilient you are. And really it's there for, I'm hearing like a placeholder and a reminder to remind you. You can look back at that self and say, thank you. I'm so grateful. You got me here. And all of those past versions of you. So this past self is really representative of all your past selves, right? All of these versions, all of these lines in here that are coming in, these are all representative of past versions of yourself. You're disentangling, right? Because there's no tangling of these two pairs of, let's call them strings. Yeah, this is reminding me of string theory as well, of being interconnected, and not just interconnected, but what is the word? Interwoven. Oh, like, what is the word? Entangled. is the word. You're going to always be entangled with that version, other version of you, right? You're going to always be entangled in that with that version, quantumly, on a quantum level. It's very interesting because we're talking about quantum entanglement and disentangling. So there's a paradox here as well. This whole picture is representative of a paradox to me. So as you're disentangling, as you're separating your old self from your new self, the new self that hasn't fully formed yet, right? We're saying all these are the past versions of yourself. All of these are the future versions of yourself, right? Which one are you becoming? Which one do you want to be? But there is this separation in this Gemini season. There seems to be this separation. Oh, I'm hearing distinct, very distinct separation of who you were and who you are, and who you are becoming. So there seems to be this distinction, right? This distinct line drawn in the sand of this is the old me, this is the new me. This was my old life, this is my new life. And it seems to be happening all throughout this Gemini season. The stars are aligning. Okay. Because we're getting all of this space here, right? The stars are aligning, but also it says to me that the continued celestial alignments and movements are really there to support you in your expansion, in your abundance, and in your alignment. The energies are literally supporting you. I'm getting this sense that whoever you are, how do I put this? You don't necessarily need to maybe set intentions. The energy prompts you, right? So I'm talking to very sensitive, empathic folks who are sensitive to the energies, the energetic environment, the celestial movements, uh, and the different things. I'm even hearing synchronicities coming in here. I'm talking to someone who is very attuned to these things, and your energetic environment, the external energetic environment, because you were specifically created and chosen for this time, which means you chose yourself. When I say chosen, yes, God chose you, but also, and also, you chose you. So through this work, you're choosing yourself, and you're where was I? The alignments are coming in, you're being supported. And because you're energetically sensitive, the energy prompts you. You were created for these times. It's not to say that there won't be effort, that there won't be action that needs to be taken. There's not to say that there won't be opportunities to rise to the occasion or to figure out solutions to certain experiences or problems. Because we're talking about problems, it's really interesting that come up. Interesting, interesting. One second. You're made for this time. And in this Gemini season, there seems to be a very distinct, I feel like when you look back, you'll see that somehow in this Gemini season, there's a distinction being made between who you were and who you are now and who you are becoming. Yeah, look at This is what you're disentangling. I didn't even see these. So they're, see how that they're attached at the bottom by these strings? This is what you're disentangling yourself from. And these golden orbs, golden balls, pearls, actually what I'm hearing, what I was thinking of, it almost looks like I'm reminded of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when, what's her name? Veruca, right? Veruca Salt. She goes and takes the golden egg. There's something here about who you used to be being recognizably more immature. And this isn't a judgment, it's literally just an observation of looking back and seeing, oh, wow, I used to be a little selfish. Wow, I used to be a little like a little brat. Oh, wow, I used to be this way, this way, this way. And reflecting on it in a way that is in gratitude for that self. Again, because we have this reflection happening. So there's a lot of reflecting back. And in that reflection, there seems to be a disentangling. Wow, I used to be this way. I used to be this way. I'm not that way anymore. And in these recognitions, in these revelations, in these, I'm hearing epiphanies, you, in that recognition, you're literally distinguishing who you are now and who you were. You're literally separating your identity, separating that personality. And I'm hearing malleability. So you're realizing and understanding that your personality is very malleable. What you thought was permanent, what you thought was a permanent identity is not. And you're realizing there seems to be, oh, I could feel this on the inside. Oh, I'm getting chills. I could feel this on the inside, that there is this liberation. This is this almost, oh, how do I describe this? Almost like strings breaking, ropes breaking, shackles breaking, and this liberation happening from within, and realizing I can be whoever the fuck I want to be. And there is a great liberation in that. Then right there, that's when I'm drawn to the birds, of soaring, of flying, of being liberated from being pinned down for a very long time. This makes me so happy. And I have goosebumps all over down my arms and my legs. So this Gemini season seems to be yet another demarcation line of, we're going through, there seems to be this process, right? Because we're using the alchemy deck. So there's this process that we're going through, step by step by step by step, not all at once. Okay. There's something about this step by step process that is being, ooh, ooh, that is permeating the very landscape of your mind. Wow, that's fucking powerful. But not just your mind, your unconscious mind. Woo! Very powerful, because if we're doing that to our unconscious mind, there truly is this massive liberation happening internally. Your mind, free your mind. I'm hearing, free your mind. then the rest will follow. I'm not a singer, obviously, but I'm hearing, is that SWV? Is that SWV or In Vogue? Either way, either way, either of those girl groups, and then sisterhood comes in with that, can be relevant here. But I'm hearing free your mind and the rest will follow. Something here, your mind is being liberated. Also, we're in Gemini season, so there is that mind element. Geminis can be so ingenious in that they can hold all of these perspectives at once and say, "Look at all these perspectives." That I feel like that's like, because I do that too. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder if that's my Gemini energy." But they can be very. Is Gemini the mutable one? No, wait. Is it Libra? I don't remember. If I don't remember if it's mutable or cardinal, but Gemini. But there seems to be this ability to, if you feel a thought come in that's maybe not the most pleasant, there seems to be this element in Gemini season, in this Gemini energy, and the energetic environment that's already primed, that says, oh, no, 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 let's find a better thought. Let's create some positive momentum. Let's create some juicy momentum, some joyful momentum, some playful momentum. We don't need to do all of that we don't need to be spiraling downward. So there's something very uplifting, very empowering in this Gemini energy, but also in this separation, in this liberation of, as you separate from your old self, there is a renewed sense of identity. That's the best way I can put it. It's a renewed sense of identity. I can be whoever the fuck I want. Let me just be myself, you know? Okay. So then we have you, the conjunction, right? We have you. This feels like, yeah, this feels like you, right? Balanced, right? We got black and white. There's balance. We got the infinity back and forth. We're going to do a little, this is actually activating me. So I'm going to do a little bit of light language here because we're going to move some of this energy. We're already moving it, right? So go ahead and take a deep breath. Kia makualia hasanatia matakua tatua satikia tatata. Alia makua ala kia maua at tatatata makua. Ya makua. Ya laharia tototo matikiata. Ya la maua ata. Okay. Ooh, this has layers. This card has layers and layers and layers. I looked up and it was 2022 when I looked up on the timer here. Aisemeto watana kia tanati wa satia kikiata. La kia maua hatanati ki masat ielekia kakamatu kota kata 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 sakiana la kuat le kia mat asata ata. Okay. There's a lot here just in this card. Ooh. I was going to say also, what was it? Okay. 1 second. Going back. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit because I forgot to. And it's interesting. So that makes me feel like if I got to go back, there might be something that needs to in this old version of you, you need to pick up this little golden pearl, this golden nugget here, and take it with you. Okay? Don't forget to take that golden nugget. There's something from your past self that's like, you need this nugget of wisdom in order to go forward, fully aligned and in your integrity. So that feels like it's going to come in naturally, and you can just intend, all right, like, I'm not going to miss it. Source, bring it to me. My highest guides, bring it to me. So it is. Yeah. You command it. With this Gemini energy, with this first card of separation, you separating yourself, there's also a call to connect back to your own internal voice, right? We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Connect back to your inner voice at this time. Okay. That is where that future self of you, right? That future version of you is being cultivated. It's being created in the now moment. It's being refined. It's being distilled. It's being charged up, literally created. I'm seeing a baby in the womb now. So like, you're literally creating your new self. You're still a little bit in the womb, but emerging, kind of. Like very, very, like the tip of your finger, like emerging, kind of like that. Not a full-on emergence yet. So I'm kind of excited to see where this goes, like in the months ahead, of like how it builds, and it, like, we finally emerge. Anyways, this is a call to me. I was reading in the book, and the thing that resonated the most was check in with your inner voice. This Gemini energy can have us scattered and all over the place, right? Because that mercurial energy, I'm a Virgo and I have Mercury as a ruler as well, and that mercurial energy could just be all over the place. And that Gemini in a balanced space can be extremely genius, right? Extremely genius. But because of that Gemini energy and the mercurial qualities it possesses, if we're not grounded, if we're not aligned in our own energy, in our own self, it can scatter our energy all over the place. So definitely tune into yourself, right? And that then leads us to you tuning into yourself. This is why we have to backtrack, because we have to go back to actually bring into the present, therefore into the future, your own internal voice, because that internal voice is also your compass. And that compass is going to tell you, because there's arrows in his quiver over here, it's going to tell you where to point your arrows. It's going to tell you where to point your focus, right? Precision. It's going to turn into precision. Precise focus is what I hear. So then we come to you. This is your own internal voice, right? Balanced, right? In the negative and the positive polarity, there's a balance. And then we have these beautiful colors with all of these lines and hearts. Boop, boop. This seems to be the core of who you are. So like, this is the core of who you are. Yeah. Rainbow warrior. This is starseed energy. This is indigo energy. This is light worker energy. And for whatever reason, I'm feeling drawn to say, these terms are just terms. They're not terms to make you feel more special or superior to anybody else. They're literally just terms for you to understand who the fuck you are, to give yourself a definition, right? And you can put down those labels at any time. You can pick them up at any time. You can redefine or reframe them at any time, right? That's all they are. They're just a label. They're not there to give you some kind of ego superiority complex, right? If you're an indigo, if you're a starseed, if you're a light worker and you came here to do the things, that doesn't mean that you're better than NPCs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And here it says it in your energy. You're balanced. Integrity. There's structure around you. Structure always tells me that there's integrity in that structure. Oh, and that's bringing in Saturn. Okay, I see. I got you. I got you. All right, it's bringing in Saturn. So, okay, it's telling me. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, interesting. One second, one second. There's a lot of things and a lot of layers. Okay. There seems to be something interesting happening here. Okay. We got the same structure, although this one is separated in the middle. This one isn't, right? These lines are going out from the past into the future. These are going out in all directions. As you separate from this past version of yourself and you separate and you move in this direction, you move into this. Okay? You move from going just forward straight to multidimensional, omnidirectional. And I feel like that's consciousnessly. You're not just going in a linear line through your through your consciousness. You're actually moving omnidirectionally, multidimensionally, all kinds of nonlinear ways in this new personality, this new, ooh, I heard personality matrix. Personality breaks down to personal reality, right? So if we're putting all of that together, personal reality matrix. I know some people don't like the word matrix because they're like, oh my God, I'm trying to get out of the matrix. Let me break this down for you. And I'll break it down for you as best as I can because I'm not always that great at breaking things down like I can know it in my brain. Sorry. My phone was going off. That's interesting. Okay. So, matrix actually, I can't remember what not the root word, but the etymology of it basically breaks down to mater, like matter, and then matter is ultimately goes back to mother, right? It goes back to the etymology ultimately goes back to mother and matter. We are literally living on Mother Earth in matter. So it's really just matrix. Matrix for me is another term for mother or matter. Okay. So personal reality, matter, right? That's your own material world. Okay. Because we all have our own, we all live in our own universe. We just co create a bigger universe together, but we all have individual universes. Yeah. Okay. We can get into that in another video. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to leave that there. For you, there is this balance, there's structure, there's integrity, routines. Routines. Okay. With routines, there seems to be a gathering together of routines. So you're in this space right now where kind of figuring out new routines, okay? New tools to add to my routine, new, I don't need practices to add to my routine, right? To your routine. There seems to be a building and a restructuring of your routine. Okay, that's what this wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what's it's not octagon. What's the sixth one? Sextagon? Sixtagon? Ah, that's what this structure is telling me. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Um, okay. And conjunction, right? Conjunction, junction. What's your function? Um, oh, interesting. Isn't 1 second. There is something here. Ah, a conjunction is a word that joins words, phrases, or clauses with a sentence. There's something about conjunction. Oh, it's a bridge. All right, I'm learning just like you. Okay. You see this? You're separating, right? And it's funny that you would actually need a bridge to cross that little gap right there, that you would need a bridge. But since you're already quantumly entangled, you don't need a bridge. You just need to move forward in the new personality, right? The new personal reality. With your conjunction, this says to me, you are the bridge. You are the bridge of heaven, and earth, of masculine and feminine, of left and right, right? Or maybe for you, left and right. um, you're the bridge. You're the conjunction. You're the junction. Ooh. Oh, wow. I'm hearing like you're the conjunction, and then like you're meant to meet a lot of people. You're meant to help a lot of people because you are the bridge. You have a lot of medicine. See all those colors? And black and white? You have the full spectrum in there. You have a lot of fucking medicine, which means you can help a lot of fucking people. That's powerful. You can help a lot of people without going into polarizing the the reality that we live in. There's a lot of integration. You've integrated a lot of different perspectives so that you can actually help bridge many different people to where they need to go. Look at that. All of these future versions of yourself helping bridge people to where they need to go. Wow, 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 wow. Because guess what? You're the sun. Look, remember I told you? Don't forget this. Don't forget this. Look, you got it. I love this. This is so crazy. I love it. You got it. You got it. It's in your hand. It's in your hand. It's in your hand. There's a lot of, oh, 1 second. Okay, there's some womb healing coming in here because I'm hearing like all this orange energy, but I'm hearing womb healing is coming in. So that's going to heal your ability to receive, your ability to receive your blessings, abundance, money, whatever form, whatever resources that comes in. Because you got this piece, you brought this piece. And honestly, this looks like a child's hand. So it looks like your inner child has got the piece you're actually looking for. because this piece over here was the past, and that is your inner child. Full on freaking body chills. Holy cow. What? So there's a lot of womb healing available at this time, being able to receive. I'm almost feeling like there might be unexpected payments, deposits, credits, offerings at this time or during this season. Because you're in the, I want you to look at the triangle. Yeah. You're in this Trinity energy. Okay. You're in this Trinity energy. Ooh, I'm hearing Neo might be the one, but you're motherfucking Trinity. She was the baddest bitch on there. She was the baddest bitch on in the Matrix. And just because Neo was called the one doesn't mean because you're Trinity, you ain't the one, because you're also chosen. She also did, I don't remember the second and third movies all that well, but like she was up in there. She was in the action. She was giving main character energy. That's you. You giving main character energy. Trinity. Main character energy. Right? But that's interesting because Trinity and Neo were also together, right? So the one may be coming in for some of you as well. Something about their sun sign, something about their sun sign may be significant or pop out to you. It's something about it is significant in some kind of way, right? Because we're talking about the sun. Something about the one, their sun sign is significant. It's going to be different for everybody. I wonder if that's why I'm not getting the information, but take it how it resonates, okay? Then lastly, my friends, with only 5 cards, lastly, we have Jupiter. We have Jupiter, the planet of luck, of expansion. It's crazy because these planets are literally doing the things right now. But Jupiter, right? We see that same rainbow. That rainbow is you, remember. So this looks like wielding, manifesting, creating. And I don't always like do I there's something about manifesting that's become a fad, that's become a bit of a trend, and like we're gonna do this and I want this. I want this thing. And sometimes when we're manifesting or in that space, I've picked up that people are not always trying to manifest what's relevant for them. They might be disappointed in what's actually relevant for them. Not to say it wouldn't be exciting, because it's absolutely going to be exciting, but sometimes when we're stuck in ego desires and we haven't fully reconciled and processed all of those lower desires or ego desires, we can go into that manifesting arena with the mindset of, oh, I want this. Your ego is calling the shots, not your soul. Okay. And I say that to say this: your soul is calling the shots. You're creating from your soul, not from ego anymore. This is fucking beautiful. This is great, beautiful. And then we have, look, we have the triangle again. And I believe that's fire, right? Is that fire or is that air? I don't remember if that's fire or air. Let's just say, let's see. Symbol for fire. Oh no, okay, so that's air. This is actually air. Gemini, right? Gemini is an air sign. And then again, we have stars, which was in this card, right? We have the stars. And it's almost like this magnification of a star. So it's almost like the stars are in your favor. The stars are in alignment. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time to be visible. Stars shine at night, yeah? It's getting kind of dark around here. You're here to shine your light so people can fucking see you and remember who they are. Remember their humanity. Remember through all of the forgetfulness, through all of the amnesia, through all of the distortion and the smoke and mirrors and glamour and all of the spells, they can remember themselves. This card is also telling me, excuse me, we're moving a lot of energy. And look at with Jupiter. Oh my God. There's a lot of things. Number one, I was going to say, this card is telling me luck is on your side. Next thing, remember this little guy I told you not to forget, right? You had him in, you got it, you retrieved it, you have it in your hand. Now look what you're doing. You're manifesting with it. And it's grown. It's multiple. Because you take this one, right? You got this one, you're taking that one into the future. You took this one from the past because your inner child's got it. This one, now you have 3 of them. Freaking mind blown. I can't make that shit up. Because we were talking about you're in the Trinity. Right? You have one. You retrieved the one. So now you have 3. What? What? Somehow it's like your inner feminine and inner masculine, those essences, those energies within you create the sacred child. What? This is kind of mind-blowing for me. So it's like the two made one, right? And now they're 3, the Trinity. Because you are Trinity, right? You're the one. You're chosen. You're here. This is you manifesting your best life. You have luck on your side. You literally have luck in the palm of your hands. Literally have luck in the palm of your hand, my friend. And this Gemini season is amplifying that luck, amplifying your ability to manifest very easily, very gracefully. Your time to shine is coming, is not only coming, but it's here. You're already shining. It's not, when is when is it going to be my time to shine? Honey, honey, you are already shining. You're already shining. You're already doing it. And as you step into that more and more, you disentangle yourself and distinguish yourself as a new person. And bottom of the deck. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. What? Bottom of the deck, we have Mercury, right? Mercury, Gemini, right? Look how Mercury has all of these things coming out of his pinky. And then he's got, boom, manifesting with ease with his little pinky, right? He's got all of these, all of the green, but it reminds me of this. He's just, Mercury is filling in the color, right? Mercury is filling in the information. Mercury is the planet of communication and how the different types of communication, right? Silence, listening, the different ways of communicating. Okay. And then we have bottom of the deck. Oh my God, what is going on? We have the moon. We have Saturn. What? Again, there's that polarity. We have Uranus coming in. And then we have Venus. Right behind Venus is Mars. And there's all of these planets right now are doing something somewhere in your chart. This is crazy. That's crazy. And like Uranus doing some crazy shit up in there. Look at what you're doing with Uranus. You're taking that energy from here and you're creating some like just innovative, creative, humanitarian type of, it feels like a magnum opus, like a great work that is, it helps to uplift everyone, right? And we got Saturn. Wow. Saturn with the scythe and all. Almost like to say like, that old part's got to go. It's got to go because you need structure and you need discipline, and I'm here to help. I'm here to make sure that that shit gets done. Saturn's not always so nice, but hey, that's how we create that. I'm hearing through the Saturnian energies, that's how we create the friction needed to create the pearl, or the pressure needed to create the diamond. Okay. The moon, right? What do we have? A new moon? No, full moon. I can't remember. Where are we at? Let's look on the phone again. Okay, where are we at? Oh, no, right here, and right here. We're coming up on a full moon. Okay. I should have known because the moon is full in this card. But we're coming up on a full moon. And I don't know, what is that full moon in? My app says it's going to be in Sagittarius. Yeah. So it's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius. That is, boom. All of the energies are here, my love. They're all here. And I did my best not to miss anything and any detail because there's a lot of details. There's so many more. Sometimes even after after I'm done recording all of things and I'm editing, I'm like, oh my God, there was like this layer and this layer. So feel free to add your own layers. Feel free to comment your own layers that you might be picking up on. But there's so much here. Tune in to your internal space because Gemini can get a little crazy. However, luck is on your side. You are separating from that old version, all of the old versions of yourself, this old personality complex, or this, complex. Interesting that I said that. This old personality matrix. You're literally separating. You're taking your inner child with you because your inner child's got to go. Your inner child is the most important part in creation, in manifesting. Your your inner, this is what I'm hearing. Your inner child knows how to masterfully create already. You don't have to teach yourself how to manifest. Your inner child does it naturally. without thinking, without trying. So you don't actually have to like learn how to manifest. You just need to tap into your inner child. Okay? Tune in. All of the, like literally all of the planets showing out. And what did I say earlier? The planets are aligned, right? And then we have Jupiter, and then we have Mercury, and then we have the sun, right? All of these cards, all of these cards, all of them, right? All of the planets are in alignment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8. With 8, I hear, ooh, look, infinity. 8. Boom, that's you. I was going to also say it feels like karmic clearing too, because 8 is a big, like the 8th house. I get 8th house clearing, 8th house clearing. Oof, oof. And karmic retribution is what I hear. Karmic clearing. Like we clear in the house. And for some of y'all, you're not just clearing house. You're going to move into a whole different house. Because that house you were never meant to stay in. It's time for a new energy. It's time for a new move. It's time for a new life, a new direction, a new trajectory. It's time for a new environment. Okay? So take it how it resonates. That was a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, my friends. If you made it to the end of the video, I want you to comment, I am infinite. Or you could say, I am infinite. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wait for it. Wait for it. I am infinite, right? Infin with an 8. I am infinite. To claim this energy and to just let me know, like you made it this far into the video. Claim this energy for yourself, my friends. Comment down below. I love you. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, hype, all of the things. And I will see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.